Hi, welcome everybody. Brett Dorney here, frontline leader in the UK, and thanks for joining us for this Understanding the UK Market training session to help you build both customers and distributors in the UK market. Welcome, Rosa.
Welcome. Today we're gonna talk about amazing opportunity we all have here in UK, and I'm so glad that you are curious about it and you're looking and seeing information as well. So with opportunity always is like hand in hand responsibility. So we would like to show you the tools, training, that what is very important. We will discuss all aspects like comp plan, products, prices, PV, and how to enroll, what is the process, what is important, upgrading to distributors, and obviously the most important and loved topic and experience support. So
we do spend some time on that because people really haven't understood the complexity in the UK market to now, so hence the need for this training. And thanks everyone for joining us. We're glad you're here. This opportunity is going to explode and you're going to be part of that.
Yes, and to be fully honest, we're not gonna repeat ourselves. We want that presentation straight to the point. So please do notes, and if you missed anything, just rewatch the recording.
Yeah, catch the replay.
Up to you.
So, in the period that Rosa and I have been in LifeVantage over the last 12 months, the EU growth has been quite impressive since the summer of 2018. But before that, it was pretty steady, slow, and at September last year, the overall UK turnover for LifeVantage was somewhere between 250 and 300,000 in volume per month. Well, if you think that the UK highest ranking person, a Pro 8, is on 200,000 a month, that just shows you the size of the opportunity that Team Activate has over here in the UK, along with everyone else who really wants to open up this market. We're a 60 million population country, and then we're only half the volume of Australia. So that just shows you the size of the opportunity. And good news, people, the UK is open for customers and distributors. So we have in LifeVantage this global customer program, which is for those markets where you only have customers. France, Ireland, Italy are examples of that. But the UK is fully open for customers and distributors. So we're here today to help you and show you how you can really exploit this opportunity.
So when you build the business, and doesn't matter if you are in Australia, in UK, you need whole process, you need tools, and we all understand that. But what I would like you to go through whole that presentation, keeping in mind, is like building your house. So you have your own house already, probably in Australia, your business, LifeVantage business is there booming, and you're thinking to grow in UK. And you need to understand those two different places are different, requirements are different, and you will need to speak to different specialists, yes, and helpers, and the law are actually the difference. So don't try build without permission, and so that way you will not get in trouble and don't get especially your new customers in trouble. So I would like you to ask for big favor, please clear your mind of all expectation and what all you are learn about how the house should look like and is looking like in Australia that will the same look like in UK. It will not, because is a different thing. So make sure you will not compare directly. You will not translate, try to exchange your values in point to UK market, for example, because it's a different thing. So sponsor of new UK customer and distributor must complete that training, and thanks you doing that right now. That is important, and that is important as well that you doing before enrolling any newbies. So make sure your teams know that and understand that as well. Why? Because we have here critical differences, and that must be addressed and understand here. Some tools obviously are the same, like whenever you go, you will have the same aspect of building the house. for sure you cannot outsourcing building here because it will not work. You need to take responsibility. You need to know what's going on here to be effective. So we can have another slide, please. What we have in common is that we have a lovely team Activate, and the value we are carrying on to new market is just brilliant. So we want keeping that fully and completely embracing the accepting commitment, teamwork, obviously integrity, very important value we carry on with us. But we want you be a good LifeVantage ambassador and understand that you will have a different hat on you as an ambassador in Australia and different here in UK. So, and be example. And what that means when you won't have a team and build the house business here in UK, you need to be on that training here in UK. So why I am being here on each training in Australia, because I have their massive team, and I know some point somebody will ask me a questions, is why I'm on a single training there every single time. So please take that responsibility as well and bring yourself for the training you will have here as well. So the next slide, please.
Yeah, and a good thing is that all of our sponsors and Frontline will be going through this training, so they will already be up on some of the knowledge, which is so important that we've put together here today. And we think there's some team responsibilities and steps that we should be aware of, just so that we meet people's expectations, critical to the differences between the UK and the Australian markets, but that people feel valued and appreciated, and we meet their expectations in coming into LifeVantage with their new business. So step one is the sponsor must complete this UK training first. You've already said that. It's so obvious, Rosa. Really want sponsors to do that first. Sponsors must ask their upline, frontline rep, whoever is their upline, who is the frontline member, to be added into the Team Activate UK EU Facebook group. So we have a distributor group in the UK and EU for all of those people who are already distributors or sponsors of people who are here. So as a sponsor, ask your frontline to add you into that group. They're all members, they can add you in. Your new UK distributor recruit does the Thursday 4-week training, either live or recorded, that you see on the Team Activate site or plug into on the Zoom numbers, the same as in Australia. Must do the month-end procedures, and that's very important, and you'll see why that's important. People really need to understand the month-end procedures. It's even more important in the UK. And this training. The sponsor then introduces that newbie distributor to Rosa or myself and any other future UK frontline leaders. And the sponsor retains the responsibility to the newbie for induction. When you bring someone into your business, the system is set up for you to really look after them and ensure they properly embed and get inducted into the business. We don't want to get in the middle of that just because there's geography between us. We think the sponsor retains responsibility to that person. But of course, the frontline team here will put our arms around people. And so the sponsor adds the new distributor, the final step, into the Team Activate UK EU Facebook group. So the sponsor asks the frontline member to add them in, and once they're in and they recruited somebody, they add in the newbie that they've recruited as a distributor into the UK. And it's only for distributors. It's a distributor team. Okay, good.
We have obviously some tools the same, and that is really lovely, and is our power in duplication. So when we are asked where we can add the people to the testimonial group in UK, no, we don't have it. We not created it because we believe that what we have already in Australia is so powerful. We don't need duplicate that or make smaller one here just because it's UK related. So make sure your newbies obviously are registered in teamactivate.net for distributor, and introduce them to the groups. So all that what you know already about Team Activate distributor in Australia, the same will apply to Team Activate UK. So welcome them in a Facebook group. And how we recruit, we using the same tools. We using activatemylife.net and we using Facebook groups. So Activate My Life and Activate My Pet. So that is the same. And what is a bit different and a bit new for you, that we expect every person who won't build in UK be on training in UK. So those training are always first Monday every month, 8 p.m. and Brett is doing absolutely amazing job to put those Zoom together and bring all the newses or information from other teams as well in UK, so we are well informed. And if you cannot make it, please watch recording, but we need to know that you know that stuff, is very crucial. And to build the business, we're gonna have next Mondays, second, third, and every week, 8 p.m. opportunity call. And bear in mind, when we talk about these times, there are times in UK time. Yes, so that's gonna be Tuesday morning for you, and the same is a Friday. Our Friday, 10 p.m. expert guest speaker. That is your Saturday morning. So keep in mind that there are time differences, and obviously all the training. I will not go now through it, but is the same, and we keep that, and we inform people to be part of that.
Great. The other thing that's the same, Rosa, is gratefully the UK and Aussie plans are structured yes. exactly the same way. So nothing new to learn there. One thing to be aware of is that over on the top right-hand side, there are some different PV values for packs, which we're going to talk about in a minute, but that's the only change. Everything else is the same. And where do we find all this information that's unique to the UK? Is you go to www.uk.lifevantage.com, scroll all the way to the bottom, and under resources, you will see all the documents you need. This compensation plan, the detailed compensation plan, enrollment packs, everything you need under that resources section for the UK market.
Yes.
Okay, so good news. We have a few more products in the UK than you do down in Australia. We have the full range of Vitality products, Protandim Nerf 1, Nerf 2, the Omega fish oil, and the probiotic, which is Pro Plus, different from the probiotic in the US. We have a Pro Plus product. So got a full range of products there. And over on the True Science side, again, in the last year, all the products have been released. So we have the full range: facial cleanser, perfecting lotion, eye serum, anti-aging cream, and recently the hand cream. So all fully available here, which is great news and huge opportunity. And the prices and the PV. So in the UK, you have to quote a price inclusive of VAT. So over in this chart here, which we pulled together, which has all the products, the retail or non-subscription price, the subscription price, the PV attached to that product, the cost per subscription on retail or not, and then the saving, all set out for each product. This is literally your one-stop shop for pricing and PV for the UK market. Bear in mind that excludes quoting the price for postage and packaging, which in the UK is currently £6.50 per order, regardless of the size of the order, £6.50 per order. So if you have a look over here with Protandim Nerf 2, quoted at £38, that's inclusive of the 20% VAT, value-added tax, but exclusive of the postage and packaging, which is fully tracked in the UK. That's very important. Don't tell your people here it's postage. It's fully tracked courier for £6.50. So you can see at every point in the stage of the journey where the order is.
So check always that and send always your people that table, because it's important you don't convert prices how you have in Australia and assuming that will be like conversion. No, just give them that page and they will understand that better.
And good point on value, Rosa. The other thing is that in the UK, a bottle of Protandim, inclusive of VAT, inclusive of courier charges, £44.50 a month, which is less than £1.50 a day, which is a third of a cost of a cup of coffee. So it's really, in terms of value, that's how you position it to your people. Quote in the UK prices, and it's less than £1.50 a day, for example, for Nerf 2 Protandim. Okay, so yeah, you might want to print this slide out, keep it as a handy aid memoir as you're talking to your customers or potential customers and distributors in the UK.
Enrolling customers is different because we don't have a sign-up system as you have in Australia, and we don't have a LiveVantage app yet. But what is easy to keep in mind, the customer shop, and they can use the card link. Yes, it's nice, simple, straightforward. You can find it in a training in Team Activate. I made a short video for you, so go there, check there. Distributor, join us. So please make sure the customer will not join us. They don't get any extra benefit because they join us, and they have a responsibilities. So rather, we want customers just shop with us and be on subscription. So what is the same? We ATM people. We invite people to groups, and we welcome them, and we show them a testimonial, relevant testimonials. When they are happy, they're interested, they want to know, they want buy, we send them the link which is specific to UK. So your name, business name, UK, livevantage.com. And when they order, the best way, if they order together with you, the first one, they can expect the package came in 2-4 days, business days, and that will be need for sign it because it's fully tracked. So, and your customer need to know that. They need to check that in the back office, so that way they feel much more like under control. Yes.
Yeah, very good point. And also justifies the £6.50, and you get less pushback on that charge, because then they know at every stage of the process. So we hinted earlier about the differences, and this is really your opportunity to kind of make notes, pay attention, shuffle up team, because this is completely different in the UK. We're keen for you to build, and to build you want distributors as well as customers, so they're going to help you get the message out. But be aware, in the UK we have what's called a cooling off period, and it's 7 days for all new entrants into network marketing companies in the UK. It's the law. It's been the law since 1997, and you break the law at your risk. Any individual can be charged if you break the law. What does that law mean? It means that somebody new who's buying into the business as a distributor is restricted to spend no more than £200 in the first 7 days. What does that mean for us in LiveVantage? It means they can only start on a starter kit or on a silver pack, the end. There is no opportunity to join on a gold or platinum pack when you join, none.
Yeah, so don't be a smarty. Don't call customer service and just say we want that platinum and we want right now, because they may do it, but that doesn't mean the customer will get that full open compensation plan. Yeah, because that happened already.
Very true. So when you log into the back office, and we'll see this with some examples in a minute, you're presented when you join with either the start kit or the silver pack. So first, the start kit. That is the normal kit that you get with your blueprint and your brochures. It's £27 in the UK, but it gives you 0 points in value. Nothing. There's no product. There's no points. Or you join on the silver pack at £200. That has some product, a bottle of each of the Protandims, a face cream, and a probiotic. And the start kit. It also has this start kit of information. For £200, you get only 160 points of value. So it's a very small kit. As you can see, there's not a lot of product in there. And there's a reason for that. And the reason for that lower points value will be clear in a minute. Hold that thought. Either of those, start or silver kit, gives you full access as a distributor. So you get all of your distributor back office. You get all the kit you need. You get all your start and your blueprint, all your brochures, everything that you would ordinarily get. You can be a distributor. You'll come in at the lower level on the compensation plan, just the same as in Australia. No different there. But you're restricted. That's as much as you can spend in the first 7 days. However, from day 8 onwards, you're allowed. The system will automatically update. It's time barred into the system. It will automatically update for that person, and they will start getting a message saying that they can do an upgrade. They have only 2 options to upgrade in the UK. 2 and 2 only. A gold upgrade or a platinum upgrade. That's it. There are no platinum only packs in the UK. The packs are, as you can see on the screen in front of you, a gold upgrade or a platinum upgrade. The upgrades in the UK are a one-time upgrade option only. So in your back office, it'll appear for you to be able to upgrade. You select your upgrade option and then it disappears. That's the point. And then it disappears. The system will give you a message saying that the upgrade should be done within 30 days. That's important for a reason we're going to explain in a minute, but actually that upgrade option stays open for as long as the distributor is an active distributor, until infinity. So as long as they're alive and their account is active. You can upgrade at any time, but there is a strong reason to do it within the 30 days, and that will become clear in a minute. The contents and PV of gold upgrade and platinum upgrade are different to everywhere else in the world. The gold upgrade in the UK is £355 and only 340 points in value. And the platinum is £850 and 840 points in value. But why is that? Why is it so different? Because of that cooling off period law where we're restricted to have to come in a silver, everyone must buy either a start or a silver. So at this point, they've only got 160 points in value. You want, for example, from the start, that person might want to come in at a gold. They're not able to because of the law. But on day 8 onwards, they say, right, I'm now ready to go and upgrade. So in that month, guess what? 160 from the silver and 340 from the gold totals 500. So they end up on the same PV. And the pack contents from the silver and the gold together put them in a similar situation. And the same is true for the platinum. You'd go from silver to platinum. Now, it's a one-time option for upgrade. You cannot hop from silver to gold, from gold to platinum. You go from silver or start up. It's a one-time option, a one-time option. You don't hop through the packs. It's just from the pack that's available at enrollment, a one-time upgrade option only. So you've got to be very clear with your people about where they want to be. The compensation plan is no different for gold or platinum as it is to Australia. Same. So gold or platinum compensation, you're at the same level. So it's about the stock that they have and the PV that they're after. Now, Rosa, your big hot button about these packs is that if you get the timing wrong on this, you could end up with somebody who's come in on a silver pack quite late in the month, hasn't left enough time for the 7 days to expire, and then isn't able to gold or platinum upgrade in the same month before the points flush at month end. And what happens? Well, they get the 160 points and they don't get the 340 or the 840. That would fall into a following month. So you see why to end up with the same PV of 500 or 1,000, you've got to check the time of the month. You've got to be very sensitive to what date it is to make sure the full 7 days are going to expire properly, or you have to be relaxed about the fact that the 160 will go into 1 month and then the gold or upgrade PV will go into a later month.
What I would add here as well, you are so used to that you have a much bigger packs in Australia, yes? So I don't compare because there is a price and you are actually, if you are started on a gold and want upgrade to platinum, you pay remain, you know that what it need be pay more, yes? And here is not like that, you pay exactly how it is.
Correct, and you're getting, you know, for a gold upgrade, it's a lot less PV. So you can't be comparing a gold upgrade here with a gold upgrade anywhere else because it's not a 500 points in value you're getting. So that's why the packs are smaller, because the PV is smaller. But the total PV of the silver and the gold, or the silver and the platinum, totals up to the same amounts as they do if you come in at that level in other territories, either 500 or 1,000. So I'm hoping we've explained that clearly enough. If anybody's got any questions, you want to be very clear about that. So rewatch this again if you've still got any questions afterwards. Right, so I have given some screenshots of the enrolling and upgrading process, so you can see exactly how it's done. So if somebody clicks join us, what you see in the back office is this double shopping cart up here at the top, in the top left-hand picture. The first shopping cart on the left is for the distributor kit, either at the start kit, as we've explained, is £27 or 0 PV, or the silver on 200 and 160. So they make their choice. It will then populate in the top left-hand pack. So in this example I've had, oops, excuse me, second picture in on the top row, the person has selected a start kit for £27. You then have to go on and complete your subscription order to encourage the new distributor to get their minimum 40 points of value order in a month. They don't have to do a subscription. And if they don't process the second shopping cart, the system will still process what's in the left-hand cart. But you want your distributors to be able to earn money, and if they forget to order, they won't get compensation. So this must be seen through to completion, and your responsibility as a sponsor is to make sure your newbie understands this. Left-hand shopping cart is for the pack. Right-hand shopping cart is the monthly subscription. Minimum of 40, the same as in Australia. Then, when day 7 has completed into day 8 onwards, how do you upgrade? Well, you log into Evo, you click on shopping, click on shopping cart, and guess what? One of the options that appears here is upgrade packs. You click upgrade packs, and the system knows what you came in on and what upgrade packs are open to you to choose. So in the example here in the bottom row over on the right, you'll see that in this example, 3 packs have arrived up: gold, platinum, and silver. Well, why would silver appear? Because the person came in on a start kit, so they could, if they wanted to, they could upgrade to a silver. Most people will come in on a silver, and the only 2 packs that will appear there are the gold and the platinum upgrade. But that's important. If you come in on a start kit, you are able to upgrade to a silver pack. It's a one-time only upgrade option, remember? So guess what? That person stays on the lower level of compensation from the compensation plan. So you need to be very aware of that. If they come in at start kit, you've got to advise them on the compensation plan differences so they make the right choice, and let the people decide based on an informed decision. And then our favorite subject, Rosa.
Yes,
support and service. Okay, so there's some differences here that you should be aware of for the UK market. The warehouse that everything ships from is in the Netherlands. The product is shipped from there. Product and packs comes from the Netherlands. Corporate is based between the Netherlands and Germany. It's not in the UK. Carsten Marks is our VP for Europe, and we have no UK general manager equivalent to Pamela Ferry. So here's the other point. I have checked this with Pam Ferry, and she said there's no point bringing customer service problems or issues in the UK market to her because she doesn't have any remit to get involved. It's got to come through customer support and then get elevated through, if there's problems, through your sponsors up to the Pro 7, and then it will go to Carsten, and it will involve probably Rosa and I, and we spend quite a lot of time doing things because people haven't been clear on this that we've covered in this training today. So the UK support free phone is a toll-free number, 0800 088 5488. Share that with your newbies and with your customers. It diverts at no charge to the USA call center, which is very important. All the support for the UK is done out of the USA call center. And guess what? They're 7 hours behind us. So it's very important that you remind people that because they're 7 hours behind us, our customer service hours are in the UK afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon through to 1 a.m. in the morning. So it's an afternoon and evening support service. The EU support free phone numbers, and you can see the examples for Ireland, Italy, and France there, divert to a Netherlands call center. They do not go to the USA. So there's a big difference between, and that's because our UK market has these peculiarities that we've trained you on today. Rosa, our favorite subject. Anything on support that we've not covered?
I think it's all clear. That is what we do. We really connect with people we like in support in Utah. They usually know us already, and we tend to call always the same supporter, because that way they know much more specifics to the UK market. You always can ask, can you give me to the person who is well aware about UK market, and they will be happy to direct you to the right person. So and that's it. Actually, we
Right.
want really, to be fully honest, we want people have the best experience ever with building the business in LiveVantage, and that will only happen when they are fully informed and that they don't have that dissonance between what they could have been in Australia and what they have been here. So embrace UK. Just that's it, because we have all the best for our customers. So
and good luck with building the business.
Yeah.
And we hope this has been helpful. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.